Hello my friends. I'm going to be doing a ribbon pour today, but first I'd like to show you the dried results of the giveaway paintings I did last week. And here they are, dried really nicely. And I've given it a couple coats of shiny gloss, and I'll be mailing that off to Carrie Stelma, the winner who provided the color combo. And I would like you to stay tuned because I'm going to go back to the video where I asked you to give me colors, and we're going to pick another winner and do it again because this was fun, and I enjoyed not having to come up with colors. So stay tuned. Maybe in my next video I'll be doing that again. Another giveaway. Alrighty, now I have one embellishment to show you before we get to the pour today. This is a 12 by 24, so I don't know that you can see the whole thing. I'll put it kind of sideways, although it hangs vertically like this. I had done this swiped background painting and at least a couple years ago, and I really liked it. I thought it was quite pretty. I call it Peacock Panache because of the colors, but it was on my website and it's been in the gallery a couple times and it hadn't sold, so then I decided to change it up by adding this wonderful red kite, which I found a photo reference on a Facebook group that allows you to use their wonderful photos. And there it is. So I have recently added a bunch of paintings to my website. I have not yet varnished this. It was varnished. I painted right on top of the varnish, you can see. So I need to varnish it again. And I will, but I've recently added a bunch of paintings to my website, CHRISTINEJ.com, and I would love you to take a look. Click on shop to see everything, and then you can sort by most recent and price, category, any number of ways. So that's kind of fun. And if you'd like to be on a mailing list to know when I add new things, email me at CHRISTINEJ@yahoo.com and I will be happy to add you to the list. So today I'm going to be doing a ribbon pour on this 12 by 12 deep canvas, and I'm using Artist Loft Ready Mix pouring paints, which I have extended with my glue and Floetrol mix. I'll detail it down below. But I find that it works really well to hold the lines nice and crisp, the ribbons, when I use the glue and Floetrol mix. So that's what I'm going to do. So my background is going to be black. I should have waited. I should have waited to put this down because I got to fill my cups. Oh well. It's going to be very similar to a ribbon pour I did a while back that worked out really well, but I did it on an oblong canvas. So I hope I can get a nice look on a square. I really like rectangular, rather, for ribbon pours, but this is what I got. I have a bunch of 12 by 12s because I have a show coming up in July, and I think it would be nice to have a whole wall of 12 by 12s. So I'm going to hit that with a torch. So for the most part, I'm using Artist Loft Ready Mixed paints for this, but well, I'll tell you my colors first. Sap green, cerulean blue, light violet, and then I mixed some white and added a bit of that to have a lighter violet color. And then I've got warm colors in deep magenta deep, and I wanted yellow and orange, but I didn't have any in the Artist Loft, so I am experimenting by throwing these into the mix. Master's Touch, yellow, medium, and orange. And I didn't like the yellow medium, was just too much of a contrast, so I mixed it up. Same way I mixed these with the glue and Floetrol mix, but then I added just a little stick, a few stick drippings into the yellow, and made a nice deep warm yellow, which I think now melded those two together well. So I'm going to start with, I'm going to do 2 cups, one with the warm colors, one with the cool colors. And here we go. This is not a big canvas, so I probably don't need to use all the paint I mixed. And that just means I'll be able to do another painting. I think I'll just do, let's just do 1 layer. No, I'm going to go back and add a little more. At least the violet and blue. All right. Now I'm going to tilt this around a little bit, but I'm not going to worry about going over the edges just yet. Oh, there's a lump of something there. Yuck, I gotta fish that out. Look at that, wow. I did not strain my Floetrol. I almost always do, but I was lazy and I didn't, and I'm sure that was a remnant of some Floetrol. All right. Now I'm gonna first pour these around in ribbons, and then I'll add the warm. Okay, I did not use all that up. So I think I want another shade of this magenta, so I'm going to add some of the magenta to what I have left over with that light violet. And then we'll have 2 shades of magenta. Okay. Yeah. I thought about just adding to this cup, but I don't want so much of that in here. All right, now the deep magenta. Orange. Deep yellow. I'm hoping these paints will play nicely with the ready mix. I think I've done it before, but it's been so long I can't remember if it worked or not. And one more color. I think I'll go with the magenta. And here we go. Ooh, I like the orange. I hope I have enough paint. We'll see. Okay, let's look at that. Isn't that pretty right now? Yeah, I wish I'd mixed a little more black, but I think it's okay. I love the mix of fat and skinny lines. Not going to worry about the sides. I can always come and paint those a solid color. Just at this point concerned about the top. Alrighty. That was a little skimpy on the black. As long as I can get coverage here, though, let me bring the weight of the paint back kind of to the center. Now it's moving. Okay, and over there. All right. Oh, I like it. Huh. Okay. I like it quite a bit, my friends. I think I don't think I want to mess around with it anymore. And yet I continue to tilt. Nope, it's pretty much stopped moving. And I like it in this orientation I'm about to show you. Like that. Yeah. Let me bring you in for a closer look. It reminds me of music for some reason. I think I'll call it jazz. Oh, I love that right there. And the skinny little lines that went through there maybe remind me of stringed instrument. I don't know. I don't know why it reminds me of music, but it just does. And that's what I'm going to call it. Well, I'll show you the dried result in the next video. Hopefully it will work out well. And man, I have plenty of paint. I could probably do another one, and I just might. And I'll try to figure out a different way to apply the paint so I don't have two very similar paintings. Okay, enough talking. Thank you for watching, my friends. See you next time.